Hello everyone! Magandang buhay po sa lahat. Welcome back po dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito, we are going to learn how to graph the solution of linear inequalities in one variable. Let us say this linear inequality x plus 5 is greater than 9. This inequality can be graphed on a number line and its graph is array. So how can we graph the solution of linear inequalities? Yan po yung papaliwanag ko po sa inyo sa video na ito in step by step. Okay, before I present examples, let me illustrate you first the graph of linear inequalities in one variable. Okay, so the graph of linear inequalities in one variable is array. If the inequality is strict, meaning to say it is less than or it is greater than, we use an open dot to indicate that the endpoint of the array is not part of the solution. For the other types of inequalities, is less than or equal to and is greater than or equal to, we use a closed dot indicating that the endpoint is part of the solution. Okay, so yun po yung pagkakaiba ng graph ng is less than and is greater than dun po sa is less than or equal to and is greater than or equal to. Ito po yung kanyang simple illustration. Okay, using the is less than and is greater than, yun pong endpoint ng ray natin because the graph of inequality is ray, open dot po ito or open circle. Okay? So the graph can be going to the right or can be going to the left. Okay? So ang ibig sabihin po ng open dot again is that the endpoint is not part of the solution. So hindi po solution yung part dito. Okay. How about naman if the inequality used is less than or equal to and is greater than or equal to? Yung endpoint ng ray ay close dot. Ano po? Or wala, hindi po siya open. Meaning to say, yung endpoint po na yan na circle ay part of the solution. Okay? So yun po yung pagkakaiba ng inequalities na ito. And again, we can graph that inequality in number line. Okay? Okay, so magpipresent po ako ng 6 examples. So, paano po natin i-graph yung 6 inequalities po na ito? For number 1, number 2, and number 3, yung given inequality po ay already a solution of an inequality. So, paano po yan i-graph? For number 4, 5, 6 naman, yung given po ay we need to calculate first the solution set bago po natin ito i-graph sa number line. Okay? So, ipipresent ko po kung paano po yan i-graph in step by step. Okay, so graph the following inequalities for number 1 example. We have here x is less than 2. So notice here, our inequality is already a solution set. So x is less than 2. So kapag ganyan po yung given, pwede na po natin kaagad i-graph sa ating number line. Let us say this is our number line. Again, sa number line, yung middle is 0. Right of 0 are positive integers and left of 0 are negative integers. Now, to graph this one, ay gagamit po tayo ng ray. Okay, so yung direction po ng ray natin ay going to the left kasi ang ginamit po ay is less than. Okay, so mag-start po tayo sa positive 2 at ang positive 2 ay ito po yung positive 2. So the graph of this linear inequality is from positive 2 going to the left kasi nakalagay po dun ay is less than. Now, the endpoint is open dot. Bakit po open dot? Because is less than po yung ginamit. Okay? Meaning to say, 2 is not part of the solution. So ano po yung solution set ng x is less than 2? So mula po dito sa ating graph, so mula po 1, 0, negative 1 going to the left. Ito po yung possible solution. So x is equal to 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, and so on. Okay, going to the left. Okay, so ito po ay whole number but actually, ito pong part dito ay solution pa rin ng inequality na ito. Okay? Kasi andito pa rin po yung line natin. Yun nga lang, kapag whole number yung kinuha natin na solution, so start po tayo ng positive 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, and so on. Okay? For number 2 example, x is greater than negative 4. Okay, so ang ginamit pong inequality ay is greater than. Meaning to say, yung ray po natin ay going to the right kasi is greater than. Okay, so start daw po tayo ng negative 4. So yung negative 4 po sa number line ay ito po yung ating negative 4. So if you're going to draw the ray, ito po yon. So yung endpoint po ng ray natin ay open dot because the inequality used is greater than. Ano po? So ibig sabihin, open dot po yan. Meaning to say, negative 4 is not part of the solution. So ang solutions po ng x is greater than negative 4 ay papunta po sa right kasi greater than. So negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and so on. Okay? So kapag iyon po ay whole number yung kinuha. Again, pwede pong decimal kasi yung mga pagitan po ng whole number na integer ay decimal po yan. But that is part of the solution. Okay? Yun nga lang, sabi ko po kanina, kapag whole number ang kinuha ay siyempre greater than negative 4, so negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and so on. Okay? So that is the graph of x is greater than negative 4. Okay, so how about this number 3 example? X is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, so this time, yung inequality po na ginamit ay may or equal to. So here, greater than po yung ginamit. Ibig sabihin, yung ray po natin ay going to the right. Okay, so saan po yung ating basis? Ang baseline po natin, basis po natin ay positive 3. So ang positive 3 ay ito po yung positive 3. So mag-umpisa po dito yung ray natin going to the right. Okay, so ito po yung kanyang graph. So mula po positive 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on going to the right. So yung endpoint po natin ay close dot because ang given po ay is greater than or equal to. Meaning to say, yung 3 po ay part of the solution. Okay? Kaya ang possible solution po ng inequality na ito ay mula po sa 3 going to the right or 3 papataas na number. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay? Okay, so how about this number 4 example? We have 3x minus 5 is less than 10. So this time, hindi po natin pwedeng i-graph kaagad ito pong inequality na ito. We need to solve first its solution set. Okay, so paano po yan? So na-discuss ko na po sa unang video lesson ko about solving linear inequalities in one variable. Pero pag di po nyo na napanood, ganito po yung pag-solve nito. So, yung ating pong inequality ay mayroong term na may variable 3x at ito pong minus 5, wala pong variable. So we need to move this minus 5 or negative 5 to the right of inequality symbol. Okay? Isama po natin sa 10 because they are like terms. Okay? So this will become, if you're going to move, lilipat natin doon. So negative or minus will become plus or positive. Okay? So 3x po ang natitira sa left side pag minove natin yung minus 5. So 3x is less than, copy 10, and then yung plus 5 na na-move natin, 10 plus 5, we can add that is equal to 15. So this become 3x is less than 15. So here, kailangan po nating i-remove yung 3. Dapat po x lang po ang may iwan dito sa left side. So to remove 3, we're going to multiply both sides by 1/3. So again, bakit po 1/3? Kasi 3 po yung numerical coefficient of x. Okay? Kaya 1 over 3. Okay? Basta't always 1 po yan at yung denominator, yun po yung kagaya po ng numerical coefficient. Kaya 1/3. Since we multiply 1/3 here sa left side, dapat mag-multiply din tayo ng 1/3 sa right side para po balance yung ating inequality. And then we can cancel 1/3 and 3. So 1/3 times 3 is equal to 1. So magiging 1x or x na lang, okay, is less than 15 times 1/3 is equal to 5. Or pwede naman pong 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. Okay? So ngayon, x na lang po ang nasa left side ng inequality at isang number na lang po ang nasa right side. Mean to say, iyan na po yung kanyang solution set. Okay, so ano po yung graph ng inequality na ito? Okay, so syempre, ang igagraph na po natin na ay ito na pong solution set niya. Okay, so x is less than 5. Mean to say, start po tayo ng 5, positive 5. Ito po yung positive 5. Ito po ay less than, mean to say, going to the left po yung ating ray. Okay, so ito po yung kanyang graph. So mula po 5 going to the left kasi is less than. Ngayon, yung kanyang endpoint po ay open dot because ang ginamit po ng inequality ay is less than. Okay? Mean to say, 5 is not part of the solution. Okay? So, ang solution set po niya ay mag-start po ng less than 5 daw, kaya 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. So, itong solution set na ito o number na ito na kinuha ko ay, yun po ay whole number. But actually, again, pwede po ang decimal. Okay? So, kapag decimal, pwede po ang 4.9, 4.8, 4.7, then pababa po dito. Okay? Pero pag whole number ang pinag-usapan, syempre start po tayo ng 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, negative 1, and so on. Okay? Okay, so how about this number 5 example? We have 3 minus 5x is greater than x minus 9. Okay, so ito pong inequality na ito ay hindi po natin maigraph kaagad directly sa number line. So we need to solve the solution set. Okay, so meron po tayong terms dito na may parehong variable x, so 5x and x. At meron ding terms na walang variable x, we have 3 and 9. So pagsamahin po natin itong 3 and 9 at pagsamahin po natin itong 5x and x. Okay, so paano po? Itong 3 ay i-move natin sa right side at itong x i-move natin sa left side. Okay, para magkasama po yung like terms. So ganito po yun. So this become, kapag na-move po itong 3 sa right side, ang maiwan po dito ay minus 5x. So ito po ay negative 5x. Okay? At ito naman pong x, pag move natin, isama po natin sa 5x, so positive po siya. Then change the sign, magiging negative x. Kaya ito po ay minus x. Okay? Kasi positive will become negative kaya minus x. Okay? Is greater than. Remain po yung 9 po dito. So ito po pag natanggal po itong x dito or na-move doon sa left, ang maiwan po ay minus 9 kaya ito po ay negative 9. Okay? At kapag ito pong 3 nalipat dito sa right side, positive will become positive will become negative kaya minus 3 po siya dito. Okay? So magkasama na po yung like terms. If you're going to subtract negative 5x minus x, the answer is negative 6x. Okay? So just add 5 plus 1 is 6, so negative x. Negative 6x. Okay? Is greater than negative 9 minus 3, that is equal to negative 12. Okay? So meron po kasamang negative 6 yung x, dapat wala. So we're going to remove or move negative 6 to the right of the inequality symbol. Okay? Paano po yan? We're going to multiply both sides by 1 over negative 6. So bakit po 1 over negative 6? So negative 6 kasi negative 6 po yung numerical coefficient. And always, sa fraction natin, ang numerator ay 1. Okay? Since nag-multiply tayo ng 1 over negative 6 sa left, mag-multiply din po tayo ng 1 over negative 6 sa right. Okay? So, ang purpose niyan, we can cancel 1 over negative 6 by negative 6. Okay? So, yung negative 6 ay nandito na po sa right side. Okay? So, ang matitira po dito ay itong variable x na lang. So, this become x and then is greater than negative 12 divided by negative 6 is positive 2. So, negative divided by negative is positive. Or, pwede naman pong negative 12 times 1 over negative 6, the answer is positive 2. Now, bakit po natin in-interchange o binaliktad po yung ating inequality symbol? Okay? So, greater than, bakit po naging less than? So, again, kapag nag-multiply po tayo ng negative or nag-divide po tayo ng negative, dapat po ay i-reverse po natin yung inequality symbol. Okay? Since nag-multiply po tayo ng negative 6, then i-reverse po natin yung ating inequality symbol. So from greater than, magiging is less than. Okay? So we have now x is less than 2. Yan na po yung kanyang solution set. Okay? So paano po natin i-graph yan? Madali lang po. Saan po yung 2? Ito lang po yung 2. And then is less than, so going to the left. Okay, so let's become, the graph is 2 going to the left. Again, yun pong endpoint ay open dot or open circle, mean to say 2 is not part of the solution. Kasi ang ginamit po ay is less than only. Okay, kaya open dot po yung kanyang graph. So ang kanyang possible solutions ay, since 2 is not part of the solution, ito po ay less than 2. Ano po yung less than 2? So ito po yung 1, 0, negative 2, and so on going to the left. Okay, kapag whole number. For number 6 inequality, we have 5x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 3x minus 6. So again, we cannot graph this inequality directly. We need to solve first its solution set. Okay? At yung solution niya, yun po yung igagraph natin sa number line. Okay? So we have 5x and 3x here. We can combine that one. They are like terms. And then ito po yung 2 at 6 naman, sila naman po ay parehong constant. Okay, so to solve, this will become 5x will remain here. And then itong positive 3x, pag minove natin sa kabila ng inequality symbol, change the sign, maging negative 3x kaya minus 3x. Okay? And then ito naman pong minus 6. Kapag na-move po yung 3x, magiging ang matitira po dito ay minus 6 kaya ito po ay negative 6. Okay? And then isama po natin ito. Move din po natin itong 2 sa right side. So plus 2, pag move natin, magiging negative 2 kaya minus 2 po yan. Okay, so we can now subtract 5x minus 3x is equal to 2x. Then is greater than or equal to negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8. Okay, so solve for x, may kasamang 2. We are going to remove 2 by multiplication property. So ang multiply po natin ay 1/2 sa left at 1/2 sa right. Okay? So ang purpose nun, again, we can cancel 2. So ang matitira po dito ay x is greater than or equal to negative 8 times 1/2 is negative 4. Or pwede naman pong negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. Okay, so ito na po yung kanyang solution set. Bakit ko po masabing solution set? Kasi x na lang po ang nasa left at isang number na lang po ang nasa right. Meaning to say, yan na po yung kanyang solution set. Now, how are we going to graph the solution of this inequality? So, x greater than or equal to negative 4. Ang basis po natin ay negative 4. Ito po yung negative 4. Is greater than, so going to the right. Okay, so this will become, ayan po yung kanyang graph. From negative 4 going to the right. So, bakit po close dot yung atin pong end of the ray? Kasi ang ginamit po dito ay is greater than or equal to. So, mayroon siyang or equal to, kaya close dot. Meaning to say, negative 4 is part of the solution. Okay? Kaya po ang kanyang solution set ay mula negative 4 going to the right. So, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay? So, this is the graph of that inequality. To end up the lesson, let's have this activity. Graph the solution set of the following inequalities. So, magbibigay po ako ng 1, 2, 3 examples. Okay? So, pwede po ninyong i-post yung video na ito, solve, and then graph po sa number line. Maraming salamat sa panood mga anak. I hope that you learn how to graph linear inequalities in one variable on a number line. Okay? So, see you on my next video lesson.